Alright, welcome. So today we have NEITH. I don't think I've done a build video for NEITH in probably years now, because I just used to do just a general hunter build for the meta of the season, whatever, and that's what you just go with. But for in case of those that look up NEITH on YouTube or whatever, and find an old NEITH video and think that's the latest thing, I should go ahead and do a single NEITH build video here today. So the thing about NEITH is she's a little bit different from other hunters. I feel like she's probably the most ability-based hunter. Just on her kit, she has no steroid, meaning there's no button that just gives her a crits or lifesteal or attack speed, things like that. She's just all ability-based. And another reason why is because, let me go ahead and buy Warrior Tabby boots. Her physical power scaling on her abilities is really high, so to make the good use out of that, you probably want to build a little bit more of a power build for her. Her wand is like 85%. I have 40 physical power from Warrior Tabby, and you just see how that translates with the orange number. So it's like 85% with Spirit Arrow, 80% with Unravel and Backflip, and like a crazy 120% physical power scaling on her World Weaver. And be sure to fully charge that so you can get the maximum amount of damage. But yeah, that's just an insane amount of physical power scaling for a hunter. So we can make some good use out of that. So now into actually building NEITH. Now, regardless of game mode, you pretty much start with Transcendence. That is the thing right now as of this recording. It could change in further patches throughout Season 3. But pretty much it's Transcendence first item. Reason being, it just gives you all the mana and the MP5 to help complement that mana usage as a sort of like a mana sustain tool. High physical power on this item. You can get your stacks early as you pick it up as your first item. Then you just rush boots, Warrior Tabby. Don't worry about Ninja Tabby, we will be getting our attack speed elsewhere with our next item. Since hunters, they need attack speed and as well as lifesteal, and the best thing that does that right now is Aussie. Reason being, 20% attack speed, 15% lifesteal, and even more lifesteal when you drop below 35% health. So when you're doing that 1v1 and you're just trading autos, if that person doesn't have Aussie, if it's another hunter and you do, you're probably going to win that because you get an insane boost of extra lifesteal. And the extra flat 15 physical penetration is always great to add on there. And it's really cheap. I mean, look at that. That is super cheap. It's almost like a tier 2 item, cheap-wise. So after that, there's more options. You can go into the Ichval if you want more attack speed boost, but we're looking at mostly just more power. So maybe in that Ichval, more than likely, you probably want to go into the Shin size 40 physical power. That's a lot for a physical power item. Extra attack speed, because you're a hunter at heart, so you are going to be trading some autos. And then the passive acts as almost like a penetration item, except obviously it's on health. Even if you're going against targets that don't have any health items, it's still a really good extra, just additional damage. And now from season 2 to season 3, the price has been dropped quite a bit. After that, you do need some type of actual real penetration. Since we have 15 flat with Aussie, that's not enough. Shin size, not real penetration, and Time Spain provides that extra 30 physical power. It's a really cheap item, and the percentage base physical penetration is great against targets that are building physical protection or just level 20s, because as you level up, you do get physical protection regardless of your role, as well as against structures. It's really great against structures like towers, phoenixes, fire giant, things like that. And your last item, honestly, it can be whatever. If Stone Cutting Sword worked on ranged autos and not melee, this would be a good one, but obviously it doesn't. Maybe that will change in the future. But some actual options could be, maybe you want a crit item. Maybe you can go Malice or Deathbringer. Both provide 50 physical power. That's great. Chance at crits, that's nice. Or you can go into just extra power and penetration. You can go into like maybe Brawlers. I mean, the passive only procs on the abilities, but we're just looking at just power penetration. You can go to something like that. Or if you want to be, I don't know, just trade more autos, you can do some Haste Mentalis. I always enjoy Haste Mentalis. This allows you to throw out your auto attacks and them landing, and you do not get the movement speed debuff. So you can just easily just walk around your targets while firing autos on them as long as they're landing. Or if you're looking for more spread damage, Oboe is always great. No power from it, but you get power from your other items, and you just Obo's just great for just a lot of extra damage from just clearing minion waves or just in team fights, things like that. So those are some other optional items you can go into as your last couple items here. So relics, as usual, probably purification beads and sprint. Maybe sanctuary instead of sprint if somebody else has sprint with you. It's just all situational. So hopefully that was helpful for building NEITH, and you could probably also apply this to the hunters. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.